Men over 65, if you've noticed your erections getting weaker, softer, or even vanishing altogether, I urge you to stop scrolling and listen closely. You're not alone. Millions of American men silently carry this burden, feeling embarrassed, disconnected, and frustrated, thinking it's just part of aging. But what if that's a lie? What if your body still wants to perform, but something incredibly simple has been missing from your diet? Something you can find at any grocery store. I'm talking about 5 common nuts. Yes, regular nuts that could help reignite the firmness, stamina, and confidence you thought were long gone. I'm Dr. Mojit Kara, a board-certified urologist with over 30 years of experience treating erectile dysfunction, and I've helped thousands of men, from retirees to war veterans, feel like themselves again. Let me be clear, age is not the problem. The real issue? It's what you're feeding or not feeding your body. Pills like Viagra are just a band-aid, but nature has already provided a real solution without the side effects. These 5 nuts are packed with natural nutrients that can boost blood flow, restore testosterone, and help men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s wake up with strong, lasting erections again. And in just a minute, I'll show you all 5, including the #1 most powerful nut to eat right before bed. But don't skip ahead, William, because missing just one part of this could mean missing the breakthrough your body's been waiting for. Subscribe now and comment 1 if you're ready to take back control, or 0 if not. Let's start with the first game-changing nut, macadamia nuts. Now let's talk about a nut that's as rich in flavor as it is in health benefits. Macadamia nuts. Most men overlook them, but if you're over 60 and serious about restoring strength in the bedroom, this one is a game changer. These buttery little bites don't just taste good. They quietly go to work inside your body, supporting your arteries, fueling your hormones, and restoring the kind of blood flow that makes strong, lasting erections possible. And the secret? It's all in the fat. But not just any fat. I'm talking about the kind that actually heals your blood vessels, the kind that reduces inflammation and clears the way for proper circulation. Macadamias are packed with monounsaturated fats, the same kind found in olive oil and avocados. And these fats don't clog your system like processed oils or junk food. They're like premium fuel for an engine that's been ignored for too long. They lower bad cholesterol, raise good cholesterol, and keep your arteries flexible and responsive. That means better blood flow everywhere, including where it matters most for intimacy. But here's where it gets even more powerful. Erectile dysfunction in older men often starts with something called endothelial dysfunction. This is when the lining of your blood vessels, your endothelium, stops working properly. And when that happens, your body can't create the pressure needed for a solid erection. Macadamia nuts help protect this lining with powerful natural compounds like flavonoids and polyphenols, quietly rebuilding the foundation your sexual health depends on. Even better, these fats help your body naturally produce testosterone, the very hormone that fuels your energy, your drive, and your confidence. You're not trying to trick your body with pills. You're feeding it what it actually needs. Just 5 or 6 macadamia nuts a day, that's it, can start to tip the balance. They're satisfying, low in carbs, high in fiber, and easy to make a part of your daily routine. A small bowl before bed, a few in your salad, a tiny change that could unlock a massive shift in your performance and well-being. I've had men in their 70s come back to me and say, "Doc, I don't know what's happening, but I feel more alive, more myself." And I smile because I do know what's happening. They finally gave their body the nourishment it was missing. But if you think macadamias are powerful, wait until you see the nut I'm about to share next. It's the one I recommend most often to eat before bed. And the results some men are experiencing with it? Nothing short of stunning. Stay with me. This is where things really start to get interesting. Next up, the snack that's not only delicious, but clinically proven to enhance your performance. Pistachios. Crack them open one by one, pop them in your mouth, and before you know it, your body is quietly absorbing one of nature's most powerful circulation boosters. Pistachios are rich in a key amino acid called L-arginine, which your body converts into nitric oxide, the very same compound that medications like Viagra are designed to increase. Only this time, you're not relying on chemicals. You're fueling your system the natural way. Why does nitric oxide matter? Because it's what tells your blood vessels to relax, expand, and allow rich, oxygenated blood to flow exactly where you need it. No blood flow? No erection. It's that simple. But give your body the right support, like what's found in just a few ounces of pistachios, and the results can be nothing short of transformative. In fact, in one well-respected clinical study, men who ate pistachios daily for just 3 weeks saw significant improvements in erectile strength, libido, and sexual satisfaction. And they changed nothing else. No new workouts, no medication, just pistachios. For men in their 60s, 70s, or beyond, that's a powerful message. Your body isn't broken, it's just underfueled. Pistachios don't just help in the bedroom, they support full body vitality. Better blood flow means sharper focus, more energy, even better heart health. These nuts are protein-rich, full of fiber, and contain antioxidants that fight inflammation, all while helping you feel fuller, longer. That means fewer cravings, less belly fat, and better hormone balance. And here's the beautiful part. They're satisfying. Crunchy, savory, fun to eat, and totally guilt-free. A handful in the afternoon instead of sugary snacks. A few after dinner to wind down before bed. That's more than just a snack. That's a daily ritual for recovery, vitality, and connection. Because when blood flow improves, so does everything else. You feel stronger, more confident. You want to be close to your partner again. You stop retreating from intimacy and start leaning into it because your body is finally ready. I hear this from men all the time. I didn't just get better physically. I feel like myself again. That's the power of feeding your body the right signals. And if you're still with me, that tells me something. You're ready to reclaim your health, not just manage decline. There's one final nut I want to share with you. One that's often ignored, but might be the missing link in your return to real strength, stamina, and hormonal balance. Most men never think to include it, but when they do, everything changes. Let's dive into that next. Let's talk about one of the most quietly powerful tools in your entire arsenal. Almonds. These aren't just a healthy snack. They're a nutrient-dense force for restoring hormone balance, energy levels, and even the strength of your erections. By the time most men hit their 60s or 70s, they notice a dip in energy, mood, clarity, and confidence. It's easy to blame age, but what's really happening, more often than not, is simple: nutrient depletion. Your body needs more targeted support now than ever before, and almonds are one of the most efficient ways to deliver it. Let's start with magnesium. It helps relax blood vessels, boost circulation, and support the flow of oxygen-rich blood, not just to your brain and heart, but to the places where it matters most. That means stronger, more reliable erections and greater endurance. If you felt sluggish, foggy, or a step behind lately, you might not be slowing down. You might just be low on magnesium. Almonds are one of nature's best sources, and when it comes from food, your body tends to absorb and use it far better than any supplement. Then there's zinc, a tiny but critical mineral that's often missing in older men. Zinc is directly tied to testosterone production, sperm quality, and overall libido. When it drops, so does your drive and your performance. Low zinc can also lead to more inflammation in your blood vessels, which restricts flow and can leave you feeling weaker across the board. Add to that vitamin E, which supports vessel repair and hormonal balance, and you've got a powerhouse combo working behind the scenes to help you feel like you again. The best part? Almonds make it easy. A small handful, 10 to 12 raw or dry roasted almonds, once a day is all it takes. Toss them in your bag. Keep them in your office. Sprinkle them over your breakfast. The key isn't quantity, it's consistency. You don't have to flip your life upside down or spend a fortune. You just need to show up for yourself daily with small, intelligent choices that compound over time. And when they do, the results go beyond the physical. I've had men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond tell me how something as simple as adding almonds transformed their mental clarity, emotional presence, and sleep. Their wives noticed it too. They started feeling more engaged, more capable, more alive. Because sometimes the body isn't broken. It's just been waiting for the right signals to reawaken what's been buried under years of stress, fatigue, and neglect. Almonds are that signal. They're an invitation to reclaim control, to rebuild strength, to feel whole again. But we're not done yet. There's one final nut I want to share with you, a favorite in ancient cultures, now backed by modern science, and known for its impact on virility, stamina, and sexual performance. Most men overlook it completely, but once you know what it does, you'll never forget it. Ready to meet your new secret weapon? Let's keep going. Now let's talk about one of the most overlooked causes of weak erections, poor blood flow. Without it, even healthy testosterone levels won't give you the firmness, stamina, or confidence you're looking for. And this is where walnuts step in. Nature's answer to better circulation, stronger erections, and deeper vitality. These brain-shaped powerhouses are packed with a compound called L-arginine, a natural precursor to nitric oxide, the very molecule your body depends on to trigger and maintain an erection. When you're young, your body produces plenty of it, but as the years pass, nitric oxide levels drop. And when that happens, the response time slows, the firmness fades, and you start feeling like something's missing. By adding L-arginine-rich foods like walnuts into your diet, you're not forcing your body, you're fueling it. You're giving it exactly what it needs to restore blood flow and improve erection quality naturally, without pills, without side effects, and without ever stepping into a pharmacy. But walnuts don't stop there. They're also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, powerful anti-inflammatory agents that help keep your arteries soft, open, and efficient. And that matters. Because if your arteries are stiff or inflamed, blood can't flow properly, not to your heart, not to your brain, and not where you need it most. In fact, many doctors view erectile dysfunction as a warning sign of heart disease. So when you improve circulation with something as simple as walnuts, you're doing more than just boosting performance. You're protecting your life. Here's the simple step. Eat a small handful of walnuts daily, around 6 to 8 halves. That's it. Add them to your oatmeal, snack on them mid-afternoon, or keep a bag nearby at home. What matters is consistency. Over time, you'll nourish your blood vessels, support your nitric oxide levels, and create the internal environment your body needs to respond the way it used to. Some of my patients notice a difference in just 2 to 3 weeks. Better morning wood, faster response time, more confidence in the bedroom. But something even deeper happens too. When your body starts working again, your mind follows. You start standing taller, feeling more alive, more present with your partner, more like you. This isn't about being 25 again. This is about becoming the strongest, clearest, most capable version of who you are right now. And it starts by honoring your body, not with hacks, but with real fuel, the kind found in walnuts. So tomorrow, make it a habit. Just a handful. No stress, no sacrifice. Just a smart, natural step forward. And speaking of steps forward, the next nutrient you're likely missing is shockingly common in men over 60. It's a trace element most don't even think about. But when it's low, everything from your energy to your focus to your sex drive can crash. Let's talk about what that is. Next, Brazil nuts. Let me share a secret with you. Brazil nuts could be the missing link to reigniting your testosterone and erection power. If you're over 60, you may have never heard of selenium, yet it could be the one nutrient standing between you and a firm, reliable erection. And the easiest, most natural way to get it? Brazil nuts. These creamy, slightly sweet nuts, native to South America, are one of the richest sources of selenium on Earth. Just 1 or 2 a day provides your entire daily requirement, and then some. But why is selenium so important for men over 60? As you age, your testosterone naturally declines, your arteries lose elasticity, and blood flow slows down. Selenium is key in producing testosterone, but it does more than that. It helps with glutathione synthesis, one of the body's most powerful antioxidants. What does that mean for you? Selenium helps protect your cells, particularly the lining of your blood vessels, from oxidative damage. This leads to healthier circulation to your penis, stronger erections, and better overall sexual performance. Research even links low selenium levels to poor sperm quality, fatigue, depression, and hormonal imbalance in older men. One study found that men with higher selenium intake had better sperm motility and hormonal profiles. And we're not talking about young men here. These are older adults in their 60s and beyond. Your body still wants to perform. It just needs the right fuel. The beauty of Brazil nuts? You don't need to overhaul your diet or swallow handfuls of pills. Just eat 1 or 2 Brazil nuts in the morning with your coffee or oatmeal. Simple. But remember, too much of a good thing can lead to digestive issues or even selenium toxicity. So stick to just 1 or 2 a day. Think of Brazil nuts like a powerful natural medicine, small but mighty. Now let me speak to you man to man. I've worked with many men who've struggled with feeling ashamed of their declining performance. They avoid intimacy, make excuses, lose confidence, and start to feel like less of a man. I want you to know you are not alone. And more importantly, you are not broken. Your body is still capable of great things. It's not about fixing something that's broken. It's about reigniting something that's been neglected. Adding Brazil nuts to your routine might seem small, but for many men, it's a turning point. Energy comes back. Desire returns. Erections feel fuller and more responsive. It's not magic. It's proper nutrition supporting your hormones and blood flow. And here's something else. Many men report improvements in mood, sleep, and memory after incorporating Brazil nuts. Selenium supports thyroid health, brain chemistry, and immune function. So while you're focusing on firmer erections, you're also nourishing your entire body. It's all connected, and that's the beauty of working with your body instead of against it. No need to force anything, just feed it what it's been quietly asking for. I challenge you, start with just 1 Brazil nut tomorrow morning. See how your body responds after a week, 2 weeks, or a month. Subtle changes will happen. Your energy will stabilize, confidence will grow, and your body will wake up again in ways you might not expect. But Brazil nuts are just the start. There's another nut, one used by ancient warriors for stamina, and one modern science says may be more effective than some prescription treatments for erectile dysfunction. And chances are, it's already in your kitchen. Stick around, and I'll reveal what it is. If this message is hitting home for you, type the number 1 in the comments so I know you're committed to making a change. Now let's keep going and dive into the next key point. A new chapter begins. If you're still with me, congratulations. You've already done what most men never do. You've decided to take charge, to understand what your body truly needs to stay strong, capable, and vibrant. We've covered 5 powerful nuts, each offering its own set of benefits. Brazil nuts to boost testosterone and antioxidant defense, walnuts for better blood flow and nitric oxide, almonds to restore zinc and balance hormones, pistachios to improve performance and stamina, and macadamias to protect your heart and nourish your arteries. The key takeaway? You're not past your prime. You're stepping into a wiser, more focused version of yourself. Forget chasing youth. Instead, support the strength you still have. The fire inside you hasn't faded with age. It just needs the right fuel to burn even brighter. The truth is, aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean refinement. When you nourish your body with the right food, exercise, rest, and mindset, you open the door to a new chapter full of energy, clarity, and deeper connections. So start today. Make one small change, one handful of nuts at a time. Your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting for you to claim them. Stay strong, stay curious, and most importantly, stay in the fight. There's so much more life to live, and it starts now.